Okay, it's day one of my elemental diet. I haven't started yet. I woke up this morning and had a session with my wellness life coach, and it was really good. She got me into a good mindset to get started today, and now I am running into physical therapy to start off my day with physical therapy. And I go to physical therapy to just help stay on top of all the pain and in my body, and just to kind of stay strengthened and have it so I can just function better in life. So I'm gonna go right now and do physical therapy, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make my first drink, and I will taste it and see how it is. And I'm really excited, and I'm ready to get rid of this bloating and constant pain. And yeah, so I'm really excited. Okay, I've got the Low-Carb Elemental Heal by Dr. Ruscio, and I've put 4 scoops in the mixing container with some ice and cold water, and I'm shaking it up. Shaking it up. I have no clue what it tastes like. So, here goes. Okay, it tastes completely like a vanilla protein shake. There's no weird aftertaste. I don't taste the amino acids like some people complain about in other shakes. It doesn't taste like birthday cake. It's actually pretty good. My only complaint is that it didn't shake up. There's still little clumps. So next time I will use a blender instead of a mixing cup, because I've been mixing it for a while and there's still clumps. But as far as the taste goes, I think I can do this. So it's gonna be good. So apparently I'm not supposed to put ice in it when I shake it up. So I'm going to get rid of the clumps, I'm going to put it in the NutriBullet and blend it up like a smoothie, and try it that way instead. Okay, it's a lot. It actually got a little bit more creamy. And yeah, it's so good. It's actually really good. It doesn't taste weird. It tastes just like a vanilla protein shake. So a couple of things that I'm really looking forward to about doing the elemental diet. I'm looking forward to just giving my body a break from food, and it's always just such a constant state of flaring up. Foods, I feel like I started off about 10 years ago giving up gluten and dairy, and that would calm it down. And then over time, throughout the 10 years, I had to give up more and more food. So it got to be I had to give up grains, and then it was a lot of fruit and a lot of veggies that other people can eat just fine, and I'm like, why can't I eat this stuff? Nuts, I can't tolerate nuts. So as just lately, my foods have grown down to probably about like 10 safe foods that I can eat. And so I'll either eat what I shouldn't and then be in pain, or stick with my limited diet and grow like increasingly frustrated. So I'm looking forward to giving my body a break and just a reset, and calming a lot of inflammation that they found during my colonoscopy and endoscopy. The other thing is mentally, I've gotten to the point where food is a huge stressor for me. So whether it's going out with people to eat or going to a restaurant, there's always this big burden, like, what am I gonna eat when I'm there? What am I gonna eat? Or what if I eat that and I react to it? So it's just this constant struggle of food. And so one thing I'm excited about the elemental diet is I can just, there's no choices, there's no options. So I feel like I'm giving myself a mental break from the constant weight of fearing food and stressing out about food. And I'm hoping that as I come out of this, I'll be able to like incorporate food back into my life. And I'm getting help from a registered dietitian, and then I also have help from my functional life coach, and she has helped me tremendously with a lot of food issues and emotional ties to food, and just through this whole journey she's helped me overcome a lot. So I feel like by the time I'm done with the drinks for 2 to 3 weeks, that I can come out of it and just be in a healthier mindset, having had a break from food. So that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see, and I'm hoping that the die-off isn't too bad, because I tried to prepare and give up some of the foods before I started this diet. I had a couple days where I didn't follow what I was supposed to be doing, but that's okay, and we'll see how it goes.
I'm drinking my second shake of the day, and still tastes really good. I put a lot of ice in it this time so I could kind of like crunch a little, get that sensation of chewing, and this time I used the blender, and that helped a lot. And I'm starting to feel a little bit shaky. I'm a little bit tired, so I decided I had finished my first shake, and then I started feeling a little weak and tired, so I just made a new batch, and I feel really good as far as energy, other than just getting tired. But that's kind of typical for me. I usually kind of crash about lunchtime or after lunch, but trying to just keep busy outside. Spent time with our dairy goats and chickens and ducks, and it's a really nice day outside, so it's been going good so far. So far so good. Today at around 2:30 I started feeling kind of tired, weak, a little cranky. Started kind of wanting to eat something. I sat down to watch a movie, and I definitely wanted to munch on something, and so I made another shake, but this time, or a drink. This time I did the Whey-Free Peach, and then I added a little bit of MCT oil to it, or the MCT oil powder, and that tasted okay. It was pretty good. It could have been worse. It wasn't as good as the vanilla, but it was okay. So I drank that, and then I think it gave me a little boost of energy, and hopefully it'll keep me feeling a little more full with the MCT powder in it. So far so good. That was my third drink that I mixed up today, and I got a little bit of panic feeling. I started getting a little panicky thinking about doing this for 2 whole weeks. So it's kind of a long time, and hopefully it gets easier. Not that it's that hard right now, but I get a little nervous about doing it for the long haul. So if anybody has any tips or tricks or any advice, then I'd love to hear it. What worked for you, what didn't work for you. I am all ears, because I really want to do this, and I could just see it getting a little bit harder this afternoon, but I know I can do it, so I just got to keep pushing through. So I had the peach drink, and I had the MCT oil powder put in there, and it was fine. And then after that, I started feeling kind of nauseous and weak, and I felt like I kept burping up like the taste of vitamins. I think it was just too much vitamin taste. And so now it's 9 o'clock at night, and I feel like I'm just kind of hungry, but the thought of drinking more shake, it makes me want to just vomit. So that kind of makes me nervous, being that it's just day 1. Like, you would think day 1 it wouldn't get old yet. So I'll take a bath and go to bed and try again tomorrow.